It's your boy, Wild Wayne. Y'all don't know about no Wild Wayne. This Crack 40 TV. Shout out Mr. Lunsford. He is a good guidance counselor. Oh my, oh my. Let's get out the cutting board. Paper chase. I'm on a motherfucking paper chase. Replay crew, I'm just wrecking to be wrecking right now. I'm still in water. My name's Ernie Shell. Locals. We got them local legends. I knew Steve Click before he jumped out of the hotel, but Click didn't go to heaven. I think my shirt's a little short on me, y'all. Come on in.
Hey, how are you?
Doing all right. Mr. Lunsford, what a great individual. Donna in Austin, Texas. What's up? Everybody else, hey, let's have a like orgy. Everybody slide up and hit that like button one time. Mayor walk. We on a motherfucking mayor walk. There's some shit going on, holler boys. I'm gonna call bullshit on it too. Letcher County Lies, Ernest Shell. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Well, anyway, let me look at my shirt through this. Is it too little? I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna go get me some energy drinks that cleans your gut out. Anyway, they're lying in Letcher County, yo. So, if you're familiar with September 1924, John Puff Daddy Combs was arrested. And on that same day, Letcher County Sheriff, former Letcher County Sheriff, walked right in the judge's chambers and unalived, smoked down, put a clip in the former judge there, Kevin Mullins. Boy, the information I came up on tells me that, well, let me just start saying this. Who is they? Yes, I'm calling bullshit on that. I got inside information I cannot reveal. I call bullshit. Why did that woman, almost 11 months later, why is she just now coming out talking about it on there? Other people I know was court ordered not to do interviews, and I'm like, you can still do interviews, but out of respect for anonymous, silent tips and sources, things can't be discussed just yet. It's all bullshit. And if I'm wrong, I'll apologize if I'm wrong. But information I have gathered since I woke up this morning, and I watched that interview almost 3 times yesterday. I repeat, I nodded out once. I watched that motherfucker 3 times yesterday. Last night, I mean. So, I watched it, and I tell you what, let me just put it to you like this. I can't say for sure that everybody over there was guilty and everything that woman said's inaccurate. Why did this woman just now come forward to News Nation when every news outlet in the United States has covered this and been in Letcher County? Why is she just now coming out saying this? She said that, I think she said directly, she has not directly been threatened, but other people that was witnesses are dead. That's facts. Ben Fields was wrong. Deputy Ben Fields was wrong for what he did. Not defending, all I'm defending is what I'm presuming and assuming and looking at myself as facts. And, well, basically, the girl that was in the jail interview, do you know why she got fired from Pike County Jail, from Pikeville Jail, Pike County Detention Center, where your boy did a lot of time at? Jody was fucking guards. The other woman guard was fucking guards. I did 2 bids in Pike County Jail. The second lady used to be a corrections officer that got fired. Well, let me just say this. I found a public record that shows that she got in trouble for fucking inmates in Pikeville, which is the next county up, Pike County Detention Center. She was fucking inmates, and she got fired over fucking inmates and having phone calls, inappropriate phone calls with the inmates this bitch was fucking. Excuse my language. I'm doing a YouTube video live right now. What do you think about the Letcher County stuff? The sheriff getting killed by the judge? The other way around.
The sheriff killed the judge.
Yeah, I always say it backwards.
I think there's probably more to it that's coming light so far.
I like it.
Until what kind of corruptness will come out of it.
Okay, I agree with you. There might be some corruptness, but did you see that interview yesterday?
I did, and I haven't had
Look it up. That woman on there's lying, and basically, okay, they're basically saying all these people, they over there, if that was here and that was our district judge, who's all these secret people that they're scared of? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where I'm coming from. I just believe that a lot of it's, I believe there's a lot of false narratives to it, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling my YouTube channel, and I'm glad I seen somebody speak on it. Thank you. So you heard her? Okay. I got a doctor's appointment in an hour, but I wanted to get a live in while I felt good. I ain't been feeling too hot. Okay, so ARC Rehab, if you remember, I had a source. Now this I can elaborate on. If you remember back in the fall, my source no longer works for ARC. My source had to give evidence. My source was there when they had to give evidence. When the FBI and the DEA come in over there and all the rehabs. ARC, I forget how many videos or how many actual rehabs ARC has now. But look, it's been a year. If anybody else was in trouble, shout out my dog, Tweety Bird. If anybody was to be in trouble and it's been a year, why ain't no indictments come out and it's been a year? It's been 11 months. Yesterday was the 19th. Mickey Steins killed Kevin Mullins on the 19th of September. It's been 11 months and nobody else has been indicted. They come in, they took and audited the fuck out of ARC. They fired a lot of workers. Why has nobody been indicted there? Was most of it false narratives? Now, everybody over there is not perfect, and everybody over there ain't done everything right. But everything over there is not what they're portraying, guys. I'm sorry. Morning. Yeah, okay. There's still no proof unless I missed something. What's going on? Unless I missed something in the last interview, the last court date, which was last week. Unless I missed something, there's still not no evidence of what was on the daughter's phone that's been dropped in court yet. Unless I missed that, and I think that if I would have missed that, it would have been brought to my motherfucking attention. Okay, Hillbilly Crimes, and y'all can tell Hillbilly Crimes, quit nodding out. Quit taking every cash app you get and sending it to your plug and lying on everybody over there. Yeah, you might come with some good facts, Hillbilly Crimes. Bitch, you wasn't no better than nobody else. I'm standing here behind the church. You used to suck dick behind churches for pills. And then you got recovered. A motherfucker put you on game on how to get monetized and this and that. And then you turn around and just sit over there and lying. Everybody's taking screenshots and making fun of you for nodding out. Hey, I'm a recovering junkie. I get a little too high sometimes too off marijuana. Just off the weed. But Hillbilly Crimes, you're sitting over there blowed away lying about people. You're sitting over there not putting out a lot of real facts. Then you do come with some facts. I can't front. You do got some facts. But 90% of what you're putting out anymore, honey, you got to take a drink of your Melly Up Mountain Dew so you don't night out one time. You heard me? So what I'm saying is Deputy Ben Fields was definitely wrong. He was definitely guilty. There is no video evidence of the judge. I'm not defending the judge. I'm not defending Mickey Steins. I'm not defending anyone else that I know that's in this case. I'm stating facts that I know. So from what I know, there is no visual proof. There is no receipts that the judge was laying pipe up in his chambers. Where's the proof? And they keep saying they. This is what kills me. When somebody tells me they said it, I need to know who they is right away. Because when people just say they said it, that don't mean they're telling the damn truth. I could use a few more likes. It don't hurt you to slide over. Hit that like, see? Are we under some kind of severe warning? Can somebody look at Google and tell me if that was just a practice run for a severe thunderstorm, or do we got severe weather coming our way? It's Crack 40 TV, live downtown Harlan County, Kentucky, as you get. Yes, Mickey Stein smoked a judge. Yes, he did. Yes, Ben Fields did some bad stuff. And yes, witnesses did die. And yes, I do think them witnesses got hot-shotted. Wednesday, 1200 run, test run, that sounds about right. Because I don't think we're supposed to get no rain today. So, anyway, I've got a few things that I'm not going to show just yet. Maybe later tonight. We got 87 in here. Get them likes up. Get them memberships up. How hard is it to take your finger and do that right there and click that motherfucking like button? I don't know if Ernie Shells went on there and with cut up feet. All I know is this whore that was on, like I said, I did time in Pike County. Go back and look at that interview last night. The chick that was the guard, there's legal, I've got paperwork on her right now showing why she got fired from Pike County Jail. She was fucking inmates. She was having, these calls are subject to monitoring and recording, by God. Monitoring and recording. And she was talking to motherfuckers in jail. So what does that tell you? She's going to go to Pike County. She's going to get fired, move one county down, goes to little bitty Letcher County Jail that's inside the courthouse, that's smaller than our courthouse with a jail in it. and she's gonna be a guard and start fucking around in there. Okay. Proof's in the pudding, honey. If you gonna fuck an inmate in one jail, you'll think you're cool in another jail, fuck another inmate. Your word's not no good to me. Your word ain't no good. And the girl that did it, word and information that I've got, they're all talking about they're trying to get paid. And they're trying to get paid, all these girls. And I've got proof that I can't show out of respect for sources. I've got a lot of proof that in case my source is watching, Nick, I want you to know that I'm not going to reveal nothing until I've got a whole proof, 100% proof to reveal what all I have, what kind of information I have. Yeah. I don't think that the judge was fucking the daughter. I don't think that now. I did it first. Army vets probably, or whoever said it was probably a 12 o'clock test run. It's probably 12 o'clock. It was 12 exactly. But I'm safe. I'm inside the invisible John Cena, the you can't see me house. They can't no rain, wind, tornadoes, nothing getting inside this little house at the Civic Center and get me. See, I'm so protected. There's no way wind could fuck with me in this. Rain, snow, moat, juice, whatever. So yeah, okay. I'm watching that interview last night, and this woman says that she's did this many times. She's did this many times. Oh, Larry Hoover, Kevin Napier. This bitch says that if your husband's in trouble, you can just go fuck the judge 3 times and get out of it. If your kid's in trouble, the judge can get you. How can he get you out of it? He's the judge. There's got to be paperwork saying it was dismissed or give you a fine or something. Like, I'm not buying all of it. Do I know an eyewitness? Tiger blood would dissolve anything. Yes, I do know an eyewitness in the middle of every bit of this personally. That's why I'm so defensive about this right now. Because an eyewitness that I know is being dragged through the mud, and as a content creator, a news journalist, whatever, a mayor of the streets, whatever you want to call me, if I can use my platform and debunk some bullshit or bust some bullshit wide open, either which way it goes, I'm going to do it. Let's get them likes up. 73 people. Why can't we have 73 likes up in this motherfucker? If you ghost watching and don't want nobody to know you watching, you can hit the like. Nobody will know. Hillbilly Crimes won't know. She's over there talking crazy and people screenshotting her and showing her. Did I not call Hillbilly Crimes nodding out on live stream months ago? Thank you, Lemmy J. If you watch me, you know before murder ripped me off and went psycho, that I always, free side, I always called Hillbilly Crimes out for nodding out every night. She does. I watch her, Lemmy J. I haven't been watching that bitch. You know, I talked to her and told her how to get monetized the day I beat that boy up. Not the day I got beat up. The day I whooped that boy, I talked to her and told her how to get monetized and shit. And then next thing you know, she was took off. Murder, you was right about something. She's dead in the water. All the bitches got that one story. That would be like me living where I live. If the judge got killed by the sheriff here, it'd be like me. I'm right here, I can cover it. Okay, so they keep saying that these people over there, they're saying they, right? Who is they? Where is this apartment with this sex swing in it, this big Diddy orgy party that going down at? And who is they that's got the sheriff so scared that he's not going to say nothing about Ben Fields fucking them girls? He's not going to say nothing. He's so scared he thinks his daughter's kidnapped and loses his mind. Who's they? Tell them, Donna. Make the mayor's check great again. Get a membership. Get you a Crack 40 TV membership. I'll be switching the membership names up and perks. I'm trying to get my TikTok monetized off subject. TikTok monetization is weird and odd. I'm working on it. But get your memberships, get them super chats in, make the mayor's check great again. So I feel like I'm still stoned off weed gel from last night. I just took a shower and everything. So when all this went down, I didn't know what to think, considering my buddy was right there in the middle of it. One of my most dearest friends in my life was an eyewitness to the whole thing. That's why I'm so balls deep in calling Hillbilly Crimes out. You know what she used to do? She used to suck dick and run and buy pills just like Michael Clark, just like me, just like Jacob, just like motherfucking Kevin, just like Jeremy, just like Ryan. Rat and Ryan. All them boys in Cumberland. If you've been on them trips with me, it's 20 minutes to Cumberland and it's a different city, but it's Harlan. And then you go across the mountain and you're in Whitesburg where the sheriff shot the judge at. Okay, Hillbilly Crimes used to live in Cumberland and run around and suck dick up on the projects for Oxycontin. That's facts. Aaron Simpson in the house. Aaron Simpson is a dear friend of mine and a great influence, but from my experiences and what I know of Tweety Bird, I don't know of Tweety Bird doing anything illegal after he got saved. Now, did Tweety Bird tell me there might be a dick pic out there? Thank you, Donna. Tweety Bird did tell me there might be a dick pic out there of him from about 10 years ago or longer, but hey, there's dick pics of everybody. If you can prove me wrong, Aaron, please do. Won't cause me and you to be mad at each other. If somebody can prove me wrong on Tweety Bird, then I want to be proved wrong. Because I would defend you, Aaron, if that was you or Donna or Mama T, whoever got the membership. If I knowed you, I would defend you in this situation. And sources tell me, Aaron, that there's going to be more stuff leaked today that's going to make people look bad. Sources told me that after that bitch got paid, them two whores got paid for that noosenation interview, that there's more stuff going to be leaked. And if you have heard, his two kids are my first cousins. After he got saved, he has been better. Just curious to why. He got ran out of the church over all the scrutiny and lies and facts, with the Letcher County sheriff shooting. That's why Bird got ran. He didn't really get ran out, but he didn't. But Bird is a dear friend of mine, Aaron, and I would defend you or him or anybody else in Harlan that was there. Hey, he was there when it all happened. He told me that, I'll tell you this. Deep down, Bird's like me. Look, you know how I met Bird? The same way I'm talking shit about Hillbilly Crimes. Oxycontin. Me and Bird done a lot of oxys together. I used to be the Cumberland plug for all them boys up that way, man. That's how I got to know Bird real good. Then we did jail time together. We did drug court right here together. Jacob Bailey's my very best dear friend. Gage Bailey's daddy. I know that's how I met him. And when they started calling Tweety Bird a pedophile, I was like, fuck that, I'm diving in this. Ain't no way. Is it possible that during the drug addiction days that Bird might have got high and got some pussy? Well, fuck yeah. I mean, obvious is obvious, but I just don't believe. What up, though? I just don't believe what they're saying about him. Now, the rest of it, I can't. I feel you. Hang on a minute. See, all right, sorry, my neighbor. I seen my neighbor from Lowell shout out. But yeah, back in the day, Bird was a good dude, man. And over the years, I've seen and I speak to Bird a lot. And well, like I said, just be expecting. Addiction makes people do bad stuff, exactly. Hillbilly Crimes is roasting everybody. She used to be an addict, and she don't care to admit that. I'm just saying, Hillbilly Crimes, if you're going to spit game, don't throw rocks at a glass house. See what Aaron Simpson said? I told you, Bird's a good dude, man. And I'll go to bat for Bird. Now, if I turned around and seen that I was totally in the wrong on Bird, I'd throw him under the bus just like I would anybody else. If you're wrong, I'll throw you know what I mean? Like we all know, obviously, everything over there in Letcher County that happened wasn't fucking the right way. Everything was corrupt. Everything was crooked. Allegedly. I just don't see Tweety Bird in the middle of everything like what they're saying. Okay, he's done been investigated by the feds. He's done been investigated over the ARC stuff. ARC's done been investigated. One of my sources that was telling me everything that was going on in a rehab, but they lost their job along with several other people because it's all a bunch of it's taxes and shit. It's all big money. Purdue farming type money, not that big, but yeah, they're making obviously the sheriff shooting the judge, other way around, or yeah, sheriff shooting the judge. Where does that happen? Nowhere. If you kill a public official, it's automatic grounds for death penalty. You qualify for the death penalty immediately. So I wonder if does that matter? Somebody killed the mayor of the streets. Ernie Shell steals water. I just wanted to let the water company know that. If you know Ernie Shell or ever get his name, watch, he'll be stealing water. And he's running around with HIV telling people he's the governor. It's crack 42, baby. Someone had to be the file guy. The higher ups need to take the file. So, Aaron, like I said, okay, let's just use Kent Hendrickson and Chris Brewer. Let's use our sheriff and our judge. Let's just say that happened here. And they're saying all these people's having these big secret parties, and the sheriff was so scared to say anything that he, you know what I mean? He was tripped out over testifying against Ben Fields the Monday before he killed the sheriff or the judge. Mickey Steins wasn't himself during court, and Ed Pillersdorf will tell you that himself, the lawyer. Let's see here. Mickey had been up a week and was freaked out all week when he did that. He lost his mind from being up, is what I think, and worried about his reputation. Honestly, now, can I see the judge maybe doing something wrong? Yeah, I'm not saying everything over there is lies, because obviously something happened, or Ben Fields wouldn't have got convicted of federal crimes for solicitation of prostitution or whatever the exact charges are for taking advantage of the girls on the ankle bracelet monitor program, right? So obviously there was some sex and there was some scandals going on. But if you wait 1 year to come out with your story for News fucking Nation and tell it, and then News Nation comes in here and not knocking them, and they interview a guard that got fired from another jail for fucking inmates, well, what kind of source do you have? She got fired from Pike County Detention Center for fucking inmates, goddammit. What kind of source is she? All these girls, all this proof that I've got that I can't show nobody, talking about these girls, what I'm getting to is a lot of them is lying to try to get in on a big class action lawsuit or something, maybe. Some type of shit like that is really what's going on. The sun's so bright I can't even make an escape from the You Can't See Me house. It's Crack 40 TV. Memberships, cash apps, PayPal, super chats, likes, comments, shares, subscriptions are all greatly appreciated. We're inside the John Cena You Can't See Me house downtown. Yes, it's got a lot. The whole ARC investigation was going on. Okay, the ARC investigation started least a month prior to September 19th, the day that the killing happened, right? Evidently, that was already going on. I don't know if one of them motherfuckers got word it was going on, but done cooperated. I can't vouch completely for that, except for that at the end, whoever will get pled guilty and pay some fines. That's about all I can vouch myself. I gotta go while I can. It's hard to do anything in this sun. But later on tonight, hopefully later on tonight, I can elaborate better with more receipts and if I can't show receipts, then I can't. But I've got receipts of girls who's claiming they fucked the judge that didn't fuck the judge. I've got some receipts, by God, and I gotta go get paper from my doctor and then go to the doctor, but y'all can hang out with me for a little bit. Yeah. It's court day. Maybe we are about to hit some bad weather. Holler at me. Be good luck, man. Maybe we are finna get some bad weather. My buddy Jared Nunley owns this building. If you're in Harlan and you need to buy, rent, or sell property, shit, 606-273-5756. So Jared Nunley will help you out at Nunley Rentals. I mean, that's his. So anyway, I'm close to where I need to be. I got about 15 minutes. We can chill. Right here where the old graveyard is, guys. Y'all want to look at the graves? Look here, oldest graveyard around. When they tore this building down, people raised hell for them not to fuck with these graves. Shout out to everybody up there on that third floor with drug court today, boys. I seen that. I seen how big that hurricane got. I've been looking at it. But we need to get some more likes going. We need to get some more super chats, memberships, comments, and shares. This is the old graveyard we used to come and look at. I'm looking at a dead man. So in other things going on in the world, I don't really know, because last night I focused on watching that interview so many times. Like I said, I watched that full interview twice, and then the third time I fell asleep. But like I said, how can a woman get on there and test it and talk stuff about a judge when she was a guard at the jail, which is basically a public servant position and a deputized position, kinda. And she was fucking inmates and got fired, and then went to the next jail down, and she's going to expose all the corruption. Bitch, if there's corruption's what you say, you was right in the middle of every bit of it. All I'm saying is Michael Clark ain't the person they're saying he is, aka Tweety Bird. That's the only one I can defend for sure. And I will defend Michael Clark on social media platforms, because people is taking and making content out of a friend of mine, and I make content out of everything. So if you're going to make content dissing and talking about my friend, I'm going to prove to you what kind of person he really is. Now, he's not allowed to speak to nobody legally. He's not allowed to be doing no talking, so I can't get no information from him other than I can't speak on it, crack. My attorneys told me not, like, Bird can't speak, but I can. But I can't tell, he can't tell me nothing legally, but I can still find out everything I need to find out. And I have found out, and I'm still finding out. That hurricane was bigger. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hang on. Thing over there couldn't be perfect. Look at what was what was allegedly really going on. I do not think that the daughter was fucking the sheriff. I actually have heard proof of things about that. I just don't really get into them right now. Later today, yeah. Whenever I've got the right permission, sure, we can get into all that. But out of respect, I keep my sources hush, and I can only tell y'all so much right now. I can also tell you, if you're in Eastern Kentucky, there's only one place that you can get your medical marijuana card. If you go to Google cannabisregistry.com, there's only one person in the 606 area code giving out their marijuana card. There's only one person in Harlan County giving out their card. And if I'm going to tell you exactly who it is, and if you need your medical marijuana card, she's all about giving it out. She wants to help people. She understands how much cannabis can help a person. You need to come and see Dr. Kim Miller. You need to Google Kim's name. You need to come right over here. I got to get some paperwork for my blood, but I'm going to have my marijuana card in a few days. And it's simple to get. All you got to do is fill out a couple papers, send $25 in or $150, depending on your insurance, I believe. Kim Miller can get you your marijuana card in 3 or 4 days. She sure can. I got to go in here and get some paperwork, but I got to be at the doctor in just a few minutes. So I'm going to read this comment. Hey, mate, thank you for the liner blow up doll I just finished. Hell yeah. Listen, will you return that doll? Don't clean it. Do not clean the doll. Correct, Aaron. Sadly, if you get your weight card, I don't think you can. Your gun rights are gone. Sadly, if you get your marijuana card, but Kim can get it for you, and she's very happy to do it. She don't even care about the money part. She wants people to be able to use cannabis to help them like it does me. I am a proven example that cannabis can change your life for the better. However, I do not recommend kids do no drugs, dope, vaping, drinking, nothing. But cannabis can save a grown man's life. And if your parents approve it, it can help you. But that's between parents and kids. I don't recommend a child do nothing. It's Crack 40 TV. I was going to stay a little bit longer, Aaron. But, and everybody else. Yeah, I know a lot of people that ain't turning their firearms in. Fuck that shit.